Project Pokemon, a specialist team dedicated to mining the data of Pokemon games, and the team behind learning about everything behind the scenes in Pokemon X and Pokemon Y have done it again, this time with a demo of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, learning about every piece of information hidden within the demo with some stuff we weren't supposed to know. This includes, but is not limited to, every move tutor move, the base stats of every Mega Evolution, the shiny sprites of every Mega Evolution, every single gym leader, and one piece of very interesting news. A new form of HOOPA has been discovered within the files of the demo, and I'm going to discuss it with you. This video is going to be dedicated to HOOPA, but 450 likes would be really appreciated for a second video today discussing everything else we know. So, my name is P1all. Let's jump into today's huge news. On screen right now is the design for this new form of HOOPA. We're currently unsure if it's a Mega Evolution or whether it's just a new form entirely, whether it's a specialist form or something like that. And at the first glance, it doesn't actually look like a Pokemon, at least in my opinion, but Project Pokemon have no reason to lie and have a very good track record. I'll keep quiet on my thoughts on its design because honestly I'm not too big of a fan of it, but I'm sure it'll grow on me. It's got the base stats of 80 HP, 160 base attack, 60 defense, 170 base special attack, 130 special defense, and 80 speed. So it's certainly an attacking monster with fantastic special defense. Its speed is pretty lackluster and its physical defense is actually pretty poor, but this thing is actually a really good Pokemon, and I wonder when and how are we going to receive this. And if you guys are interested, no more Mega Evolutions were found in the data of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so I'm unsure if there's actually going to be any more Mega Evolutions like there were in Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. Only a few were revealed before Pokemon X and Pokemon Y were released, and we might have seen the last of the Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and that in itself is huge news to me. But this is simply all we know, just judging by the data of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and there still might be more to come. So all I can say is take that little piece of information with a grain of salt. We currently don't know if there's going to be any more Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. We don't know for sure until Game Freak confirm. Another interesting tidbit is that there's no more key items. There's no more Mega Evolutions hidden within the key items of the files of the game. So I don't know, that could be another hint towards there being no more Mega Evolutions, but maybe next month Game Freak are going to come out and surprise us with more Mega Evolutions, and this little theory will be completely to waste. They might have only put in what's been announced so far, so we don't know for sure. Just take it with a grain of salt. So that's pretty much it for today's first video. Honestly, I don't know how to speculate on HOOPA's new form because we know literally nothing about it other than its base stats, its ability, which is Magician, and its design. So I'm sorry if this video hasn't been too in-depth. I know you guys would prefer if I did a full in-depth analysis on it, but that's pretty much it for all the information on it. I just thought I'd bring the news that a new HOOPA form has been discovered in the files of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, the special edition demo by Project Pokemon. 450 likes would be really appreciated for a second video later tonight discussing everything else we've learned from this little dump of the files within the demo of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, including all the shiny Mega Evolutions and Primal forms, every single gym leader, and all the move tutor moves. And feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any more of my future Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire videos. Thank you very much for watching. Today is going to be a big day of news for Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and I'll see you guys a little bit later tonight. Peace out.